I'm gonna have to deal with that sound the whole episode, aren't I? Welcome back, everyone, to Create Dinosaurs, where today I would like to get to work on my promised last episode and everything. I want to expand this into a full laboratory. I am going to shut this thing down. Sorry, it has been 2 minutes, but already the noise from this thing working is annoying me. That is right. I would like to get to work on, like, a nice laboratory and everything so that we can get to making dinosaurs and stuff. It has been so long since we've made an actual dinosaur that lived. One day, my sweet prince, you shall be mine. But right, so aside from mourning dead Mosasaurus and everything, what is our lab actually going to look like? Because down here where we've got this nice little bio-goo lab and everything, like, you know, it's producing all of the resources that we need in order to make bio-goo. This would really be nice if we got some more chickens. Down here where we've got all of this stuff, I want to expand the lab out that way so that, like, you know, we've actually got a nice little testing area and everything. I want to have stuff to, like, actually make the dinosaurs. I want to have stuff that's going to, like, actually be for bringing plants back to life and everything, because, you know, we've got a lot of these. And also maybe just, like, a slight little area for some baby dinosaurs or something. I wonder, can I get dinosaur eggs, but then, like, not have them hatch? Is that something I could do? I feel like dinosaur eggs and everything could be a really cool decoration. Oh, and I just realized as well I could put this down here, because I am never going to wear this. Like, just, I don't like that on my screen the whole time. But yeah, so that's all of the stuff that, like, I want to actually have in the lab. The one thing is, so last episode, obviously, like, we built the little bio-goo factory and stuff, and this has kind of an old aesthetic to it. Like, you know, it's functional, it's kind of cool, it's a little bit sinister, but, like, it's not exactly nice looking. I don't want to do that for this next part. I want this next bit to actually be quite modern. However, the one slight issue with that is I want the two things to be connected and everything. So I want to have a nice, really ultra-modern lab connected to this. And that's not gonna look that great. But don't worry, guys. I have got an amazing answer to this problem. We're gonna put a door. Okay, that was just for, like, you know, making the point and everything. We're gonna have a better door than that. However, my current issue is the fact that I have to dig this out. And I'm not looking forward to that. Matter of fact, there's even a street above here which gets in the way of me digging this out. So if you guys would just bear with me for a second, I would like to work something out quickly. I'm just a little bit curious how minecarts with drills attached to them might work. Oh, okay, that worked really well. Oh, no. Okay. That idea worked. So what I was going to say is, what if instead of using the momentum generated by, like, a furnace minecart or a power rail or something, what if we get that momentum by just dropping the thing out of the sky? And I think I just got my answer there. It works really well. So right, I think you guys can see my idea at this point. If we have an 8x8 area of drills, we can cover it with slabs. Then let's take a back corner or something like over here. We'll put a rail on top of there with the cart assembler. Then just put some more slabs there. Glue all of this together. There we go. Looking good. Right, and then the cart goes in there. We just need to power it like that. And there we go. I think the whole thing's attached. And we should just be able to pick it up with a wrench. There we go. So now, let's go to the area that we want to dig out. And we're going to say right here. And then, right, where's 8 blocks from this wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so if we put our contraption there or something, can I just put that on top? There we go. Okay, and if I break the slab, that... Well, it kind of worked. I mean, like, it wasn't a complete failure. It's dug a few blocks. It might need some more quality assurance. But, like, it's certainly done something. And, you know, it hasn't resulted in a dead Mosasaurus. So it's done better than our previous few episodes. And I guess the good news is that we can just pick it up over and over. So, like, do you want to try again, buddy? Do you want to have another go? Like, look, go on, buddy. I believe in you. You can, okay. Yeah. Oh. There's nothing to stop you. Okay, but I guess that stops you. So can I call this intentional? Like, the minecart stops after just a few blocks and everything because it gets glitched like this. But, like, if I don't fix that error, then I can just say it's a failsafe so that it doesn't go too far. What if it has more velocity by falling further? Nope, okay, still breaks. So it gets around 3 to 4 blocks down. You know what? I'm gonna go with this for now. Is it good? Absolutely not. But it's serving its purpose right now. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this over and over again, and we're gonna clear out a hole for our lab. And hey, no matter what, this is probably quicker than it would have gone otherwise. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. If a stupid idea works, is it still a stupid idea? Because I am just 56 minutes into this recording, and we now have a massive hole. Like, this isn't small either. This is 16 by 24 and everything, and it goes down past where we need to go. That little entranceway there, that's the height that we need to be at. Like, this idea may have been weird, but, like, it worked. And honestly, I reckon if you just added like a second layer of drills or something to take care of the layers that for some reason get missed, this would work so well. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that on display there for a bit. You can't see it, but oh well. And yeah, all I really need to do is just tidy up some bits like this pillar and everything. And yeah, just after clearing that out and everything, look at this. This is huge. But honestly, it might not actually be big enough. However, it's enough to make a start, and I'm willing to expand this, like, as we go. My one question is, which I don't actually have answered yet, how far is it to here? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block. Okay, so then if there's a wall here, then it's 7. So that's a nice odd number. Okay, yeah, you know what? I can work with that. Because, yeah, remember how I said I want a door here and stuff? I'm not just talking about, like, you know, your old standard wooden door. No, I want, like, something cool. The details of which we'll get to later. As for the actual lab, as I have said, I want to go with a really modern aesthetic for this, so obviously concrete is going to be a large part of it. However, I'm also wondering about some stained glass, maybe, and I'm thinking either, like, lime green to sort of go with the, like, sort of, what's it called? Like, I guess the cultivation and everything. Like, remember, a lot of the stuff to do with fossils and archaeology is green. It's like you have the green bio-goo and then the culture vat and everything, which is here. But yeah, so I'm thinking either like a nice pale blue or a very vibrant green sort of color would go well with it. As for the sort of accent colors, now I would say polished andesite, but the thing is, we use polished andesite a lot. Like, it's a nice block, but like, I feel like I overuse it. So instead, what about this sort of like deep slate tile and everything? Now, this is part of the create mod, I believe. It's not just a natural block in the game. And weirdly, it actually has to be made with smelted deep slate. It's not like everything else where you use cobble. But yeah, so taking a look at the... Ooh, wait. Deep slate pillars. Okay, now, I don't know about you, but oh my god, it connects up. That's really cool. I don't know about you, but I think that's perfect. I think we've got our block. Forget the tile. They can definitely be used elsewhere, though, because they are a really nice block. So, right, let's get started on our lab. So, when it comes to the scale of this room, obviously, we've got, 6 blocks here and then a 7th block for the wall, so these actually shouldn't be here. Then, I think I want to have a 3-block wide walkway no matter where you are in the room. But then, right here, what I would like to have is, like, a massive sort of test tube or vat or whatever you want to call it. Just because, you know, we gotta go into the exaggerated lab sort of feel. And when it comes to that, I am thinking probably, can I mark this out with a different block? I don't have a different block, okay. And when it comes to that, I think I'm gonna have a 1-block rim around the edge, and then the actual, like, glass part of it is going to be 5 blocks wide. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 1 on the other side. Then then, of course, the 3-block walkway again here. And this is a nice size for the hole we've done. We're gonna have 1 extra block on one side, but, like, who cares? When you're freestyling stuff like this, you're gonna get that. And I really like the idea of this. Now, as for the bit going around the outside, I want it to be done with stairs and stuff. So, right, hold on. I really need another block here. So, basically, the glass part of it is gonna be 5 blocks wide, but it's sort of gonna be this, like, little sort of 3-block wide bit making a kind of circle. I don't know if you get what I mean, but, like, basically this shape here. This shape right here. And obviously, for the stairs to go around the outside, they're going to need that 1 block extra on the corners and stuff so that we can get, like, corner stairs. So, yeah, that would mean that, like, our massive tube in the middle sort of comes out to this shape. And I really like that, I think. I have no idea if any of my ramblings here are making sense, by the way. I'm just kind of talking through my thought process with this. So, yeah, basically, this will be the rim around the edge and stuff, which means this is going to be covered up. And I think we're also going to have slightly rounded corners. So it's not that rounded, it's literally just the singular corner block and stuff. But I think it might just sort of take away from, you know, like the square feeling of most Minecraft builds and everything. And yeah, when we get around to this side, so we're not actually going to close off the room here. It's going to extend further this way. As for what's going over here, I don't know. We're just kind of working stuff out as we go. But for now, I think I'm going to get this floor plan done at least. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here's my general idea. As you can see, nice big room and everything. I've had to extend the wall out 1 block that way. It's annoying. It's like we are just ever so slightly too short. So obviously, we've got this nice little hallway and doorway, which is going to lead into the bio-goo farm and stuff. Here's where the massive test tube is going to go. Still not entirely sure if I'm going to put anything in there. Like, I feel like it would be fun, but I don't know what would go in there. But then, right here, you'll notice that I've got this weird little platform, and this is because a little birdie has told me a bit of information. That little birdie being the Fossils and Archaeology wiki, and apparently you can place these things down. I didn't realize that, but yeah, apparently you can place a biofossil down. And not only the biofossils, but also apparently the stone tablets and stuff that you get from the, like, archaeology stuff. Like, yeah, you know these things in here? Apparently you can place these down. Like, they're just like a painting or something. Huh, I didn't realize you could do this. But also, apparently, I got told that this is actually how I'm supposed to work out that you tame a mosasaurus with a scarab gem or something. It's like this is supposed to have clues. This just looks like they've tied up a dinosaur, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, wait, but is that the Anu figurine? Oh, okay, wait, there's still some stuff that I might be able to work out from that. Like, there's a guy wearing an Anu helmet? I've got that thing, haven't I? And there's a key and a bone star? And then his organs explode. We'll figure all of this stuff out another time when, like, we actually have something to do. But for now, it's so small. I thought it was gonna be quite big. And that's a mosasaurus one, isn't it? Yeah, I made a massive platform expecting this to be big. Are you telling me that they're all like 1 block? Oh, but that's really cool, actually. Like, just look at it. They're so small. Okay, so I was expecting these to be massive, which is why I made a massive platform. I might need to rearrange this a little bit. Okay, maybe something like this instead or something. And I can just go and get like a bunch of biofossils. And apparently the amber is able to be placed down as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can place down and everything like that. But also, so another idea that I've had is maybe like a fish tank here or something. My only issue with that is it requires naming fish, otherwise they're probably gonna despawn. But like that's fine, we can do that. And also, I still haven't entirely decided like how big the room is going to be in terms of height and stuff. But like, yeah, we're just gonna work stuff out. So yeah, just once again, I'm gonna figure something out and you guys can see it at the end, because I actually do not know what I am going to do here. would have loved to light this up with sea lanterns, but I don't have any. And I'm not exactly intending to go and get more. But anyway, here we go. This is kind of the finished room. I feel like I need to add something here. Some sort of pattern, maybe? I don't know what, though. Like, the lab kind of needs a symbol or like a park logo. Ooh, that feels like something I need. I need a park logo. But anyway, so, like, it's not the most monumental design, and we're still not done. We still need to do, you know, the door. But I really like it and stuff. Oh, what about a skeleton hanging from the roof? Sorry, I need to stop. But yeah, so as you can see, I have gone with the vibrant green test tube and stuff, and what that floor is, that is actually asherine, which I remembered I have in my backpack. And genuinely, I just think that's a really nice block for it. I think it works quite well, and I would like to put something in here, but I'm not entirely sure what. So if anyone has any suggestions for what should go in the massive test tube, then leave a comment. And over here, as you can see, we have got all of the wonderful little biofossils and stuff. Now, I have found out, I think there's a skeleton for every single dinosaur. So the fact that we got a mosasaurus earlier, like first try, that was lucky. And I really wanted to get another mosasaurus, but then like I got a triceratops and then I got a stegosaurus and I was like, oh, they're really cool. And then I got a Lifleurodon, so I just went with that. But also, as you can see, we have got this nice little amber and also the Dominican amber over here because I now have a lot of this. Now, the one other thing is I need to remove all of these torches from the ground and stuff, and like it's kind of lit up in here, but it's not great, I'll be honest. I genuinely would really love to light this up more, but like, I don't know how. You know, it's a big room. I don't really know how I can light this up modern. Like, even the lanterns hanging from chains isn't right. It's just the nicest way of getting something that isn't on the floor right now. But anyway, so as for the final part of this design and everything, which is of course the door, that was my pickaxe. But yeah, so the final part of this design and everything for now is that I want to put a really nice door here and everything. And what I'm gonna do is kind of the piston door, but it's like create pistons, because also I'm actually kind of using this as a test for like the park gates that we're going to have in future. Ow. So yeah, you know how like we've got the massive mosasaurus gate and everything over there by the lagoon? Yeah, I'm kind of testing out my idea for that. So what I think I am going to need is a mechanical piston. I'm gonna need some of these piston extension poles. We'll get some linear chassis because I want this to be a wooden door. And the final thing that I think I need is something to do with create that I don't remember the name. I believe it is this thing. All right, this is gonna be very cramped working down here, but hopefully I can get this to work. So let's say it's like that, 4 blocks tall, which means I think I need 4 extension poles. Then the piston goes on top of there, and that is facing the wrong way. Why did that have to break? All right, so we need the shaft, the gear shift, another shaft, and then the water wheel. And let's see which way extends this. Is it that way? No, other way, I assume. Okay, so we'll have the water flowing that way, and there we go, it's extending. That is really slow. Can I speed this up a little? Right, so then water wheel there. I need to put the water back, and this should at least be going faster. Yeah, that's definitely going faster. Wait, I just realized I've done all of this too low down. I'm an idiot. I put the piston way too low down. It actually needs to go at like this height up here. So that goes there. I need the piston extension poles again. There we go, just like that. Right, take a shaft out there. Gear shift, shaft, water wheel needs to go here. Just like this. I am making a total mess of this area. All right, so does this extend? It does. There we go. Okay, so our door's gone up by default. And now I need to actually get the redstone signal into here, the correct place. And I could, in theory, do this from both sides. All right, so we can have a redstone signal coming down here. Let's see, can I power it through a block, I wonder. So let's see. And it works. All right. Okay. So it works on this side. Now, the question is, where do I want to put the lever? I feel like I want to put the lever on this wall, honestly. It just feels better than having it on the inside here. So I don't know. If we put the lever there, then the redstone signal has to come down a line here. So right, let's just close that up on that side because I need to see if it opens from this side. So if we do that, there we go. So we have a nice functional door that actually opens from both sides. I mean, I don't know how you would get stuck in here. You would have to do like that or something. But, you know, safety first. Might as well have it. And now I just need to fill in the hallway. And just like that, I think we're done. For now, kind of. You'll see what I mean in a second. But look at this. So we've got our bio-goo farm and everything, which we set up last time. It's not been producing much rotten flesh. I think I need to be, like, really close for the zombie spawner to work. But, like, you know, it's functional just as long as I'm here, which I'm fine with. But then, of course, we can just go and shut that away behind our nice fancy door. I really like that. I don't know why I like it so much, but I really like it. And look, we can just open it again. That just really appeals to me for some reason. I just really like that. And of course, we've got our main lab here and everything with our nice little fish tank with no fish. All of our little baby dead dinosaurs. Look at them. They're so cute. The amber chunks and of course the massive test tube, which still needs something. So again, if you've got suggestions for what to put in here, please leave them in the comments because like I kind of don't have many ideas. I wonder if there's a small enough dinosaur we could put in that. That feels kind of cruel though. But yeah, so the bit that I said about like being done for now and everything, what I mean by that is, you know, the fact that up here is still just a hole. You know, like this kind of needs fixing and everything, but I think we've done enough today. And also, I don't actually know what I'm going to do up here necessarily yet. But like, whatever it is going to need to have an easier way down into that lab because I am not going down a ladder every single time I want to get in there. So yeah, if you want to see how this next part of the park is going to expand, then stick around. However, it's probably not going to happen next episode at least because I want to make a new dinosaur enclosure. You know, it's just been a little while. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed and yeah, dinosaurs next time.